Hello friends, welcome to Maritime Quiz-Bureau. Shall we get on with today's test on Titanic's architecture? With 25 questions, 7 seconds each. You may pause the video if you need more time. But before then, subscribe to the channel for your vast maritime quizzes as we get started. 1. What was the total number of funnels on the ship? 2, 3, or 4? 4. While 4 funnels were prominent, only 3 were functional. The 4th was for ventilation and to provide a grander, more powerful aesthetic silhouette for the White Star Line. 2. What was the primary material used for the hull? Iron, wood, or steel? Steel. Thousands of mild steel plates, roughly 1 inch thick, were riveted together to create the massive hull, providing the necessary strength required for heavy transatlantic crossings. 3. Which shipyard was responsible for building the Titanic? Cunard, Holland, or White Star? Holland. Located in Belfast, Holland, and Wolff was the exclusive shipbuilder for the White Star Line, employing over 15,000 workers to complete the massive Olympic-class vessels. 4. What was the total length of the Titanic in feet? 882 feet, 750 feet, or 950 feet? (882 feet). Measuring 882 feet 9 inches, it was the largest man-made moving object in the world at the time, dominating any harbor it entered during its short life. 5. How many watertight compartments were in the hull? 16, 12, or 20? (16). The hull was divided into 16 compartments. The ship was designed to stay afloat with any 2 or the first 4 completely flooded during a collision. 6. What style was used for the grand staircase? Gothic, Baroque, or Regency? Regency. Inspired by the Palace of Versailles, the first-class grand staircase featured ornate oak carvings and a stunning wrought iron and glass dome to provide natural light. 7. What was the total width of the Titanic's beam? 80 feet, 88 feet, or 92 feet? (92 feet). The ship's maximum breadth reached 92 feet 6 inches, allowing for wide, luxurious hallways and spacious public rooms that felt more like a land-based hotel. 8. What color was the hull below the waterline? Black, red, or white? Red. Like most vessels of the era, the lower hull was painted with red anti-fouling paint to prevent marine growth and protect the steel from salt corrosion. 9. How many functional funnels did the Titanic possess? 3, 4, or 2? (3). To maintain symmetry, a 4th dummy funnel was added. Only the forward 3 expelled smoke from the massive coal-burning boilers located deep within the ship. 10. What type of main reciprocating engines were used? Diesel, steam, or electric? Steam. The ship used 2 massive 4-cylinder triple expansion steam engines, which stood 4 stories high and powered the 2 outer wing propellers for propulsion. Please give this video a like. Thank you. 11. How many anchors did the Titanic carry? 3, 5, or 2? 3. Titanic carried 3 main anchors. The center anchor was the largest ever forged by hand at the time, weighing over 15 tons when completed. 12. Which deck was the highest on the ship? Boat deck, a deck, or sea deck? Boat deck. The boat deck was the topmost level, housing the lifeboats, the bridge, and providing an open promenade for the most elite first-class passengers. 13. How many blades did the center propeller have? 2, 3, or 4? 3. Driven by a low-pressure Parsons turbine, the central propeller had 3 blades and was designed to utilize exhaust steam from the main reciprocating engines. 14. What was the total number of decks? 7, 9, or 11? 9. The ship featured 9 decks in total, labeled from the boat deck down to the all-up deck, where cargo and boiler rooms were located. 15. What was the style of the dining saloon? Modern, Tudor, or Jacobean? Jacobean. The first-class dining saloon was the largest room afloat, designed in a grand Jacobean style with white carved ceilings and leaded glass windows. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you. 16. What material were the propellers made from? Iron, steel, or bronze? Bronze. All 3 propellers were cast in manganese bronze to resist saltwater corrosion and provide the necessary durability for the high-speed rotations. 17. What type of rudder was used for steering? Balanced, inset, or hinged? Hinged. The massive rudder was over 78 feet high and weighed 100 tons, though critics later argued it was too small for a ship of such scale. 18. What was the ship's prominent hull color? Black, gray, or blue? Black. The main hull was painted a deep, sleek black, contrasted by a white superstructure and a gold shear line running the length of the vessel. 19. Which deck housed the ship's bridge? A deck, boat deck, or B deck? Boat deck. The bridge, the ship's command center, was located at the forward end of the boat deck to provide officers with the best possible visibility. 20. Who was the primary designer of the Titanic? Ismay, Andrews, or Smith? Andrews. Thomas Andrews, the managing director of Holland and Wolff Design Department, was a primary architect and lead designer of the Olympic-class liners. 21. What was the height from keel to funnel? 175 feet, 150 feet, or 200 feet? (175 feet). The total height from the bottom of the keel to the top of the funnels was roughly 175 feet, equivalent to an 11-story building. 22. How many boiler rooms were in the ship? 4, 5, or 6? 6. Titanic contained 6 separate boiler rooms housing 29 massive boilers, which required over 600 tons of coal every single day to maintain speed. 23. What was the weight of the center anchor? 5 tons, 10 tons, or 15 tons? 15 tons. The massive center anchor was so heavy it required a dedicated team of 20 horses to pull it through the streets of Dudley during transport. 24. What was the diameter of the wing propellers? 15 feet, 23 feet, or 30 feet? 23 feet. The 2 side propellers were 23 feet 6 inches in diameter, while the central turbine-driven propeller was slightly smaller at 16 feet. 25. What material was used for the deck planking? Pine, teak, or oak? Teak. High-quality teak was used for the promenade decks because of its incredible durability and natural resistance to the harsh, salty Atlantic environment. Thank you for participating, friends. Do not forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and see you in the next test.